Hello everyone, welcome to JBC Right Now. I'm JBC, John Brantley Cole, and today we're going to talk about becoming a working actor. How to become a working actor. Now the difference between this video and all the others is that I've actually been on TV a lot and done movies and commercials. You can go on imdb.com, Internet Movie Database, and look up my name and you can see the list and lists of things that I've done on television and film. All right, so let's get started. The first thing you need to have is desire. You have to have a desire to act. I've heard people tell me that they wanted to become famous, and that's great, but that's not a goal for me. If you want to become famous, then I don't think you'll succeed. I think if you want to become an actor and you want to perform and want to become characters and really immerse yourself in the world of research and transformation, then this will be more up your alley. Becoming famous will be a little bit harder for you to achieve, but you becoming a working actor, if you're focused, you can do it. Now the second thing is training. You have to train as an actor. I don't care how good you think you are as an actor, you need to train. Do you know how to walk into that audition room? Do you know what the right questions are? Do you know if you have to look at the reader, the camera, or a spot on the wall? Do you know who you're talking to when you're creating your characters? Do you even know what to wear? You have to know all these things, and to boot, you have to be a fantastic actor. Because remember, you're going into an audition and hundreds of other actors are going in on that same audition wanting the same role. So how are you going to land that role? So even though you may think you're a great actor, you can always use training. Some of the biggest actors still train today. As you guys know, Marilyn Monroe had an acting coach on set for every movie. I did a movie and I had an acting coach on set to help me out. You can never have too much training. Go to an acting studio. That's where you're gonna get the greatest training. Look it up, go online, look up acting studios in your surrounding areas and audit it. Take a chance, and if you like it, great. If you don't, hopefully you learn something. But that's what you need to do, is learn how to act in front of the camera, know what to do. The next step is getting a headshot. All right, now I don't mean a snapshot, an iPhone picture, or your neighbor has a camera and let's take a picture outside in the backyard. I'm talking about legit headshots. All right? If your headshots aren't professional, no agent or casting director is going to call you in for an audition. So make sure you get the right headshots. They need to look natural and they need to look like you. If they don't look like you, if they're super retouched with your hair and your clothes and everything's all glammed out and you're not that person, then you're not going to get called in. And if you do get called in, they're going to get angry because you don't look like your photo. So make sure you get professional headshots done. Not portraits, not glam shots, headshots. They just need to look like you and look great at the same time. All right? So now, after you get your headshots, you need to get experience. All right? You have to get some kind of experience acting, because an agent's going to see your resume and it's going to be empty. There's not going to be nothing on there except an acting school, which is good. But you want to at least have some independent films, some student films, some commercial, something on your resume to show that you are pursuing acting, that you're serious. So I say look up your local casting sites and start submitting for student films. Every college needs actors for their student films. There's filmmakers in every city. So look up online casting sites that will help you get experience. Once you get experience, you put all that stuff on a demo reel. All right? A demo reel is basically a footage of all your work, and then they can see your work online or on a DVD or whatever. Get that experience, and to be honest, it would just make you more comfortable as an actor if you get all this experience done. So after you get the experience, then you get an agent or a manager. All right? Your goal is to have someone represent you. So you do what I call the mailings. You you can go online, go to your bookstores, wherever you live. There's always something that will help you find out where your local agents and talent managers are. You submit the professional headshot that you took with your resume, with the work and the schooling that you've done. And then hopefully you will be the look that they want, and they'll call you in for an audition. You go in, you're confident because you've had that training, and then you audition for them. They love you, they sign you, they want to represent you. Then you're going to start finding work, hopefully. What they're going to do, your agents, their goal is to send you out on auditions. And depending on how you do will depend on your future. So I learned when I auditioned, each audition was a learning experience. Some days I flopped and some days I prevailed. And those days I prevailed, I either booked the role or I didn't book the role, but the casting director calls me in for other projects because they know I'm good. So that's what you need to do, get an agent or a manager. And then the last thing is you have to be willing to work hard. This is really hard work. I mean, people think you're just going to go into Hollywood, get an agent, and then become a superstar overnight. I had this guy from Canada email me. He spoke very little English. He was all French speaking. And he said, John, I'm here for a week. I want to get headshots, an agent, and I want to book a TV show in a week. And I go, you got to be realistic, dude. You don't even speak English that well. Try finding work in your local area. Get experience there. Learn English if you want to work in the American market. You have to be smart and you have to work hard. This isn't an easy profession, all right? Some people just assume they can just show up in Hollywood, get an agent, and become a superstar overnight. It's not that easy. A lot of my acting friends have worked hard for what they've earned. I worked hard for what I earned. So be ready for it. Be ready for some yeses, but be ready for a lot of no's too. You may be a great actor, but you just may not be right for that role. And so you may be auditioning a lot and never booking anything until that one movie or that one TV show suddenly discovers you. So make sure you're willing. There are actors I know, famous actors, who spent 7 years trying to make it, and on their 8th year, they suddenly got a starring role in a TV show. So that's the thing. You have to really want to do this, which reverts back to the number one thing, desire. You have to desire acting because it may take a long time or it may take a month or two. Who knows? So just make sure you have the desire, that you train, you get headshots, experience, an agent or talent manager, and then the willingness to work. All right? I hope this helps you guys. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you later. All right? Thanks for coming to JBC Right Now.